Hello viewers, today I am here before you to discuss the another topic of genetics, and that topic is transcription. Transcription in eukaryotes. If you like my videos, then please share, like and subscribe my channel also. This topic of transcription we studied in previous video also, that transcription is the transferring genetic information, genetic message from one of the two strands of DNA to RNA. Sorry, to RNA. That transcription we discuss in bacteria, in prokaryotes. Now today I am going to discuss here the process of transcription in eukaryotes. There are two main differences in transcription of prokaryote and eukaryote. As in prokaryotes we studied, there was a single RNA polymerase enzyme, but here there are three RNA polymerase enzymes: RNA polymerase first, RNA polymerase second and RNA polymerase third. RNA polymerase first transcribed ribosomal RNA, RNA polymerase second transcribed messenger RNA, and RNA polymerase third transcribed transfer RNA. That is one difference. Another point of difference, in prokaryotes, in bacteria, the message transferred to RNA was continuous. There was no interruption. But here in eukaryotes, you can see that from this cistron, this is the messenger RNA which is synthesized. This newly synthesized messenger RNA, it is called heterogeneous nuclear RNA, hnRNA. And you can see here that this RNA has meaningful portions as well as meaningless portions. Meaningful portions are exons, and meaningless nonsense regions in messenger RNA are introns. So here the genetic information in messenger RNA, it is not continuous. The meaningful portions are interrupted by meaningless portion. This is split gene concept. So here there must be removal of these nonsense regions from the RNA, and that removal of nonsense regions of RNA is done in the process splicing or maturation of RNA. So this hnRNA on its 5' terminal, here there is attachment of 7-Mg cap, 7-methyl guanosine, and this attachment is called capping. Whereas on the other terminal, 3' terminal, there is attachment of polyadenine tail, and that process is called tailing. And that tail of adenine, it may have 200 to 300 adenine units. So capping is there and tailing is there. After that, the portion of RNA to be removed means introns. These introns become attached with snRNP, small nuclear ribonucleoprotein. One protein attached with 5 terminal, another protein with 3 terminal. With other intron also, attachment of snRNP, 5 terminal and 3 terminal. Later, these snRNPs, they interact in such a way that there is formation of a spliciosome. So spliciosome is formed, spliciosome is formed, and this spliciosome just cut the introns, meaningless nonsense region from the RNA, and the meaningful portions, exons, attached with another exon, attached with another exon. So exon attached, and in between from them introns or meaningless portions are removed. In this way, ultimately we get a mature RNA which is totally meaningful. So this process is the splicing of RNA, and it is taking place only in eukaryotes, not in prokaryotes. This split gene concept, split gene concept in eukaryotes. It shows reminiscent of antiquity. Means these portions, introns, though these are useless in us, but in our ancestral forms, they must be useful. They were working, but now, in the present time, these portions are useless. Another thing, that this process of splicing of RNA, from RNA, the meaningless regions are removed, and meaningful portions are joined. This splicing, it shows the dominance of RNA molecule in present time, in recent time. The RNA is more dominant because all these processes are concerned with RNA molecule. So that was about the process of transcription in eukaryotes. Thank you very much.